New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern will step down. Despite having a difficult election campaign in 2023, Ms. Ardern, who held back emotions as she announced her resignation, had strong approval ratings for the most of her 2 terms in office. Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, is quitting. She will leave office on February 7th, and a general election has been scheduled for October 14th. During an emotional news conference, the 42-year-old, who was elected New Zealand's prime leader in 2017, fought back tears. "I am aware of the effort required for this job and am aware that I am no longer up to the task. It's that easy," she spoke. Ms. Ardern faced one of the darkest days in New Zealand's history when a white supremacist gunman stormed 2 mosques in Christchurch, killing 51 people. She was widely praised for the way she embraced the survivors and New Zealand's Muslim community in the aftermath. The PM also adopted some of the world's harshest measures during the coronavirus pandemic, meaning the country had one of the lowest numbers of fatalities. Her zero-tolerance strategy was abandoned as new variants emerged and vaccines became available, and some critics within the country argued that her policies were too strict. Last month, Ms. Ardern announced that a royal commission will examine whether the government made the right decisions in tackling COVID-19. While she still ranks as New Zealand's preferred prime minister in the polls, support for her party has fallen markedly since the last election in 2020. Ms. Ardern said she still believes New Zealand Labour would win the upcoming election. Speaking of her decision to resign, she said, "I know there will be much discussion in the aftermath of this decision as to what the so-called real reason was. I can tell you that what I am sharing today isn't. The only interesting angle that you will find is that after going on for 6 years of some big challenges, I am human." She finished by saying, "As to my time in the job, I hope I leave New Zealanders with a belief that you can be kind, but strong, empathetic but decisive, optimistic but focused. And that you can be your own kind of leader, one who knows when it's time to go." It is unclear who will take over as Prime Minister until October's election, with Deputy Prime Minister Grant Robertson announcing he would not be entering any leadership contest.